Hello, friends. It's gotten colder and it's winter, and I've even heard a rumor that we might have snow soon. So, we're going to share a couple of stories today about winter and snow and all the things we can enjoy about this season of the year. The first book we're going to read is The Snowy Nap by Jan Brett, and it's published by Putnam and Sons. The Snowy Nap. Young Hedgie sniffed the chilly wind. Snow is on the way, he thought. I'll just take a last ramble around the farm. He did not want to miss a moment. So Hedgie is a little hedgehog that normally hibernates through the winter. He could barely keep his eyes open as he walked. The hens noticed at once. Time for Betty bye, they cackled. It won't be long before you have to hibernate, and our coop will be bedazzled with icicles. In a sleepy daze, Hedgie trundled past the pond. The geese honked, "Goodbye till spring. We'll be thinking of you as we play slip and slide across the pond ice. It's already starting to freeze." So the geese are planning on playing slip and slide on the pond ice. Hedgie came to the sheep shed. "Nighty night," the sheep bawd. One of the sheep had seen hedgehogs on the farm head for their cozy dens year after year as winter arrived. She was also ready to tell Hedgie what he will miss. "I'll soon see the snowman Lisa makes," the sheep bawd. The billy goat overheard and crunched across the frozen field to add, "As usual, you will miss the winter blue time when the sun sets and the snowy farm appears to be every shade of blue." The pig watched Hedgie stop for a big yawn. "Have a good winter's sleep," she oinked. If only I could save a few snowflakes for you. No two are alike." When the pony trotted up, Hedgie guessed what he wanted to say. "Sleep well," he neighed. "If you hear bells in your dreams, it will be me pulling the sleigh." That was the last straw. "I don't want to sleep all winter like last year," protested Hedgie. "I want to see icicles and snowmen, snowflakes and pond ice. I want to hear sleigh bells." Before Hedgie could yawn again, he decided to turn around and stay up for the winter. The night grew frosty cold. Must stay awake, must stay awake, must stay awake to see the winter. Hedgie shivered and his eyes closed. From the farmhouse window, Lisa saw a still shape outside in the cold. "Poor little hedgehog is frozen stiff," she cried. She bundled him up and brought him inside. Lisa put Hedgie in a tea cozy and gave him a spot by the window. "That was a close call," she said. "A snowstorm is on the way. You'd better stay inside the house and warm up." To Hedgie's delight, the next morning he saw the world outside shimmering with snow. The old chicken coop sparkled like a palace. See the chicken coop? Every day he watched from a different window, and each wintry scene appeared. The pond froze into a shiny mirror. Lisa twirled on her skates as the goose and gander slid to keep up. To Hedgie's amazement, one day, Lisa rolled great balls of snow. Before he knew it, he was looking at his first snowman. He was getting sleepier, but each morning held a new surprise. Can you see Lisa with the snowman she built? The little hedgehog was dozing when he heard the tinkling of bells. He tried with all his might and opened his eyes. There was a pony pulling a sleigh. Lisa made a snowball and tossed it in his direction. Kapoof! It hit the window. Hedgie slept later every day. One day he awoke to see flowers of frost decorating his window. The trees looked like lace against the sky. I have truly seen winter, was Hedgie's last thought as he nodded back to sleep. Lisa knew it was time. Leaving the door ajar, she cradled the little hedgehog. You belong in the wild, she whispered. And she carried him through the snowdrifts. She crouched by his burrow and nestled him inside. Sweet dreams, little adventurer, she said. Just then, she noticed the front door was ajar and swinging on its hinges. Squawks and rumbles were coming from inside the house. Lisa peered through the doorway and saw animals, higgledy-piggledy, making commotion in her house. Each one was thinking, I'll see winter from a nice warm house. Out, 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 skedaddle, she laughed. Don't you know this is not where you live? Lisa was shooing the last mouse from the house as Hedgie, snug in his burrow, fell into a deep sleep. He was dreaming about icicles and snowmen, snowflakes and pond ice. It was a long and snowy nap. The end of the snowy nap. This book is The Mitten, retold by Jim Aylesworth, illustrated by Barbara McClintock, and it was published by Scholastic Press. The Mitten. Once upon a time, there was a happy little boy who loved to play. Yes, he did. In the spring, he loved to climb the trees and peek in at baby birds. In the summer, he loved to chase the golden butterflies. And in the autumn, he loved to play in the golden leaves. And in the winter, he loved to play in the white, white snow. And in every winter, because she loved him, the little boy's grandmother would knit a great, warm, woolen hat that he could pull down over his little ears, a long, warm woolen scarf that he could wrap 2 times around his little neck, and a pair of warm woolen mittens for his little hands. And on the cold, cold day of the story, the little boy dressed himself warmly in his hat and his scarf and his mittens, and he went outside to play. And he played. He threw snowballs, he made a snow angel, he rode on a sled, he played and played and played. And do you see what he lost right there? One of his mittens. Let's see what happens. When at last he came inside, he was discovered that one of his mittens was lost. Oh no, said the little boy. Don't worry, said the grandmother. We'll find it tomorrow. You've had enough of the cold to last one day. And because she loved him, she made him a mug of steaming hot chocolate. In the meantime, just while the little boy was sipping his hot chocolate, a squirrel came along and saw the lost mitten lying on the snow. Brrr, said the squirrel. My toes are cold as ice. This mitten looks so cozy, and warm toes would feel so nice. So the squirrel climbed into the little boy's mitten to warm his toes. The squirrel found the mitten quite warm and very comfortable, and soon he was so nice and toasty in there that he fell sound asleep. And just then along came a rabbit. Brrr, said the little rabbit. Let me come in. No room, said the squirrel. Go away. Please, begged the rabbit. My toes are cold as ice. Your mitten looks so cozy, and warm toes would be so nice. Oh, okay, said the squirrel. You can come in. And the rabbit crawled in. It was a bit tight in there for 2. Nevertheless, with a little budging over, they were able to manage. And very soon they were nice and toasty warm, and they fell sound asleep. And then along came a fox. Brrr, said the fox. Let me come in. No room, said the rabbit. No room, said the squirrel. Go away, they said. Please, begged the fox. My toes are cold as ice. Your mitten looks so cozy, and warm toes would feel so nice. Oh, okay, said the rabbit. Oh, okay, said the squirrel. You can come in. And the fox squeezed in. It was really crowded, in there now with 3. Nevertheless, the Mitten stretched out enough, and soon they were nice and toasty warm. Just when they had fallen sound asleep, along came a bear. "Brrr," said the bear. "Let me come in." "No room," said the fox. "No room," said the rabbit. "No room," said the squirrel. "Go away." "Please," begged the bear. "My toes are cold as ice. Your mitten looks so cozy, and warm toes would feel so nice." "Oh, okay," said the fox. "Oh, okay," said the rabbit. "Oh, okay," said the squirrel. "You can come in." And the bear squeezed and pushed and squeezed and pushed and squeezed and pushed until at last he got himself in. It was very cramped in there with the 4 of them all squished together like that. Still, they were nice and toasty warm, and soon they fell sound asleep. And then along came a little mouse. "Brrr," said the little mouse in a teeny tiny voice. "Let me come in." "No room," said the bear. "No room," said the fox. "No room," said the rabbit. "No room," said the squirrel. "Go away." "Please," begged the little mouse. "My toes are cold as ice. Your mitten looks so cozy, and warm toes would feel so nice." "We can't," said the bear. "Too full," said the fox. "No way," said the rabbit. "Impossible," said the squirrel. "Go away." "Please," said the little mouse. "I'm just a little mouse." "Oh, okay," said the bear. "Oh, okay," said the fox. "Oh, okay," said the rabbit. "Oh, okay," said the squirrel. "You can come in." And they all held their breath while the little mouse carefully squeezed into a teeny tiny spot. And for a minute all was well, until suddenly the bear and the fox and the squirrel and the rabbit all had to take a great big deep breath of air. And as they did, the mitten burst and spilled out all over the snow. It wouldn't hold them all, would it? "What a shame," said the bear. "What a shame," said the fox. "What a shame," said the rabbit. "What a shame," said the squirrel. "Oh, it is," said the little mouse. "A terrible, terrible shame." Then, one by one, the mouse, the bear, the fox, the rabbit, and the squirrel all went off to find another place to warm their toes. In the morning, the little boy and his grandmother went out looking for the lost mitten. Soon they came upon the bits and pieces of yarn lying on the snow. "What could have happened?" said the little boy. "I have no idea," said the grandmother, "but don't worry, I can knit another." And because she loved him, that's exactly what she did. The end. I hope you enjoyed this book, The Mitten, by Jim Aylesworth.